Hey guys, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Y'all, this has been like the longest morning. Most mornings, every morning goes like super fast. Today is like this is the morning that's never ending. Okay, let me resort this so I can see what's really going on. Good morning, everybody. We got so much to talk about. How's it going? Kind of big. I see you. Kind of big. You guys are so funny. Okay, let's see who got here. A lady. Good morning. Okay, Gangstar, period. Okay, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Always real 65. Smash that like when you come in, lovelies. Okay, lovelies. Okay, I see that. Guys, you guys are so funny. Let me see if I can pull it up because you guys sent me the hurricane tracker for all of the names and my eyes immediately went to Francine. Girl, I did not notice that it was Ernesto. Okay, that there was an Ernesto on there. I probably looked at it like 3 times because for real, like 5 of you guys sent it to me. Hurricane names for 2024. And my God, I looked at it. I didn't think anything of it. I thought nothing of it. I just thought you got. I'm gonna be for real. I thought you guys sent it to me because it said Francine, but I was like, my name's not even Francine. That's so weird that they're sending me Francine. I didn't think anything of it, y'all. I really did not. And then I looked. Maybe it was like the third or fourth time I looked at it, and I was like, not that it says Ernesto. Ernesto. Hold on, let me pull it up. Okay, so there's the Atlantic storms and then there's the Pacific storms, but we're looking specifically at the Atlantic tropical storm names. Um, Let me pull it up so if y'all hadn't seen it. But it was like Francine. Why are y'all sending me Francine? My name's not Francine. But I was like, oh, it's the Fran. It's the Fran of it all, I guess, right? Um, but then I was like, oh, because it says Ernesto. Hold on, let me show you guys. Okay. Okay. If you didn't know, now you know the tropical storms in order. I guess we're up to Beryl. I don't know what's going on. I barely keep up with the weather, y'all. I just feel like whatever it's doing outside is what I'm gonna find out when it happens. Um, but there is storm Ernesto lined up, and they basically go in alphabetical order and they just pick names, I guess, whatever. It seems whenever we get to storm number 5 will be called Ernesto, and the one after that will be Francine. It was some years ago that there was a storm called Fran that hit North Carolina pretty bad. Um, Hurricane Fran or whatever, but girl, I did not get the joke. Like I said, several of y'all sent that to me in my Instagram, and it went nowhere at first. I was like, "Oh, okay, that's cute, Francine." It did not even ring any kind of bells with me, and I was just like, "Oh, okay. Hey, birthday girl, what's going on? Are you enjoying your week? It's hot. It is hot, hot. Okay, guys, let's get into it. So much stuff has been happening. I do have a video I want to kind of take a look at. I don't know how many of you guys keep up with Miss Netta and Charles, but you guys know at lunchtime when I say bougie gang, your lunch is ready. Miss Netta, aka Joe, um, when she prepares lunch for Charles, it's Charles, your lunch is ready. So if you were wondering about that reference, I mean, it is lunchtime and we're serving up some of that, the news and the TT that we talk about. That's what's on the menu for lunch on our channel. So that's what that's referencing. But if you guys are keeping up with Miss Netta had another meltdown, and maybe we'll save that for last because it's almost a guarantee if you're on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, you are going to have one of those come to Jesus truth telling moments because your fans will try you. They will try you or somebody, your foes, your fans, your foes, your friends, your family, okay? Will try you, and most people, not most, but a lot on these internets find that there's only one solution for that. I mean, of course, you going to hit that go live and you going to tell everybody your business, right? Not everybody, but a lot. Okay. They will sit there and they will tell all of their business. Um, Girl. You talking about Miss Netta and slash Joe? Yeah. I look, it's whatever to me. If it's whatever to him, it's whatever to me, or whatever to, you know what I'm saying? Like I like it's no secret what's going on there, but if he's fluid with the pronouns, that makes it easier for us, because sometimes it's just appropriate for one over the other. Like TS Madison, I think, is pretty fluid with the pronoun. Like it's whatever is comfortable and easy. And you know what I mean? Like what I think makes it easier for all of us to be able to support is just work with us. Okay. Just be patient with us as you want us to be patient and graceful with you. You know what I'm saying? So um I just try to keep it as respectful. You know what I mean? So if someone specifically has a has a request, then cool. You know what I mean? But I think Miss Netta goes by whatever's clever at the moment. Um let's see. Baby. Okay, let's go through some of this. Do you guys want to look at that video? Because it's of a train wreck variety. Sir has Miss Ma'am has lost it. Okay. And let me tell you, I do watch Miss Netta cook. I'm not gonna lie. Um, some days I'm just sitting there watching the shenanigans, making like, chicken fried steak, making meatloaf, frying some chicken, all the things, trying to see how this meal's gonna turn out. And it's so funny because there are some reactors that really do criticize the cooking. But I don't know. It's just I like watching cooking videos. If you guys know me, you know I like watching gardening, homesteading, cooking videos and things like that. I do, along with everything else. But um I it's very kind of it's relaxing, because also what activates my ADD a little bit is that I may have that on the big screen and I'm flipping, scrolling with my phone or my iPad. You know what I mean? Like I could be listening to something, taking notes, but that's playing in the background. So, which is very bad to have two things on, but somehow my brain can do it. My brain, I can be listening to two and sometimes three things at the same time. It's weird. I'm sure a lot of you guys do that. Um, Girl, and on one of those days where people are beefing and you got multiple tabs open and headphones or AirPods in one ear and regular headphones on the other. I mean, it's a mess. You know how it goes. You know how on this YouTube street sometimes you cannot miss something that's happening. Anyway, guys, so yeah, Miss Netta had a meltdown, and I definitely want to get into it because she just melted down a week ago. I feel like I remember um there was a situation with Charles like maybe a week or two ago, and she went off on Charles on a live stream and then came and wanted to apologize to everybody about what happened. So, but let's get into the gossip first real quick. So, hold on a second. Give me just 1 second. Let me let these dogs back in. I let them out for a good a good little minute, and now they're knocking on the door. So hold on 1 second. Okay, guys, let's get into it. So, I don't know how many of you guys watched the BET Awards, but this is what was going on. So, Taraji did her rendition of They're Not Like Us, and it was cute. It was very cute. I mean, I liked it. You know, you guys know I'm a big Drake fan, so of course, but I mean, look, you got to be able to, if you can dish it, you got to be able to take it, right? So, Drake does his fair share of playing around with folks, and we know he doesn't like, he's not happy about what's going on right now, but in any case, he got booed. I should have put that up too, but we'll talk about that another time. But Taraji, I felt, if you did not watch it, you should check it out. I don't know if it's going to hit a copyright, so that's why I'm not really playing too much of the. Let's see. Is it going to let me? Okay, hold on. The one, I'm gonna tell you what the problem. She got she was well received. It opened up, it was super cute. Um and I'm not mad at her for performing, and it just shows her versatility. I mean, Taraji is a very talented actress. She has many talents. She's a beautiful woman, and she's quite accomplished, right? The Oscars slash allege that she's got issues now with Oprah. She's got issues with the powers that be. Okay. Sometimes you got to remember you are at work. You know what I mean? Sis is stunning. She's so talented. Um, you got to remember sometimes, baby, you are at work. You are at work and you are getting a check. And if you want to be she's at the top of her game. So she's being asked to be in the best movies, the biggest movies. She's being asked to host on a global stage because people are watching the BET Awards all over the world. And she got very political. Um, I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna like, and I'm not saying political in a good or a bad way. She got political. So however you want to take it, that's how you can take it. We're gonna get to the Keith Lee thing in just a second too. It got very that's my number one thing. It was not on entertainment. Talk about entertainment. Well, okay, equal pay, all of those things that does pertain to entertainment and all of the things. And it was very much ladies' night. It was a giving of the flowers moment. It was they were honoring Usher. Okay. Usher was sitting there with his new wife. He acknowledged Tamika and all of the things, and the ladies were on deck doing the musical tributes to Usher. I thought that was a great idea because let's just face it, Usher is for the ladies, right? Usher is for the ladies. We have seen men do their Usher slash Michael Jackson impersonations for years. So the fact of having very talented women do the covers, do the tribute to the man, he sings to the women. He's not singing to the dudes, as far as we know, right? He's singing to the women, and there are plenty of talented women who could give their renditions of his music. And I felt like the tribute was really good. Um, Overall, I feel like the BET Awards, in terms of the production, I'm going to give them a B. I feel like they did not protect Taraji. They have a jewel there. They have a very talented performer, entertainer there, actress, all of the things. I don't feel like they gave her all of the tools to have the BET award be top notch A. I just don't. I feel like the segment where with Keith Lee and the guy who's supposed to be the Method Man lookalike or whatever, that was very awkward. I felt like Taraji is grown. She's a woman who's 50 years old. I felt like the Rose segment, kind of a la the Bachelorette kind of thing, that was very weird. That was very weird to me. Her playing up. There's nothing wrong with being a single girl at her age. She's amazing. She's beautiful. anything that she desires, I'm sure that she could have if that's what she wants. I just felt the pandering to the single girl was kind of weird. It was the misstep of handing kind of a bachelorette rose to a very married man sitting next to his wife. It was strange. It was where was the earpiece to say no, Taraji, it's the next guy. No, Taraji, like where was the director? Where, I mean, mistakes happen. You guys remember when Steve Harvey messed up at the Miss Universe pageant and gave the award to the wrong girl? That was embarrassing. And Steve Harvey still hasn't lived that down. But, you know, it was a mistake. And it was one of those things that when you look back at it, it makes the show memorable. Oh, yeah, you were the winner that year that Steve Harvey messed it up. Or, oh, Steve. You know, and they had him back the next year, I think, right? But it was very awkward. It was very disrespectful. It was crazy. It was very much giving weird. I think I have and then she apologized. They knew they messed up. And by that, I'm saying they knew they messed up when, look how pretty she is. They knew they messed up when I think they sent her out at the end to give an apology. Let me see if I can find the apology. Is this where, do they have it? Oh, this was the awkward moment.
Method Man look alike. Method's married, are you? Are you? Hi, how are you? Mr. Keith Lee, I know what.
Okay, so she was confusing. So he's there. She's giving the dialogue for Keith Lee because he's messed up on what they were supposed to deliver. I'm sure many of them. So the awkward moment, I'm sure, wasn't really that big of a deal to all of the professionals in the house who have messed up before, right? And very inappropriate for a woman of her standing and stature to have to do some, you know, for them to have her do something of that nature. She's past that. They're saying, like, I don't want to say she's past that stage and someone get it wrong that it's about age. It's about where she's at. Sis is on a whole nother level from doing that. And then it got messed up and then it wasn't well received. And then it was like, it was awkward. It was awkward. And there's so much disrespect to marriage and the institution of marriage and couples and all of the things. It was just another thing to have people be confused about how to manage themselves out here because there's a whole lot of confusion. And along with some of the ratchet culture that's being promoted, which, hey, ratchet is fun and fine. But it was giving BET. I would be mad if I were Taraji's handlers, Taraji's manager. If I was Taraji, I know that check was probably good, I would hope. And maybe she was trying to do something fun to turn the page on what happened during Color Purple, do something fun and fresh and but it was a fail. I just do. She did a good job, but overall, she doesn't need to go back. Taraji needs to be in her sector. She needs to be over with the movies. She needs to be hosting the Tony. She needs to be hosting the Golden Globes. She needs to be hosting the Oscars. She needs to be where she is. You know, I just don't think BET. There were other people who could have hosted the BET Awards who may not have done a better job because I think she did a fine job. I think BET didn't do a good job of handling the superstar that is Taraji P. Henson. I don't think they did a good job for her. And if I were her, I would not go back because they fucked it up. And sis is out here a number one stunner. And I think they fucked it up. That's just my opinion on that. You guys share your opinion. If you're on the replay, comment down below. I think Taraji did the best. She gave 100% with what she was given to work with. I think BET did not know what to do with the superstar Taraji P. Henson. And I feel like it was a fuck up. I don't like it. I don't like how they did her. I don't like the script. I don't like the premises. I think they could have done a better job showcasing this amazing talent. I felt like, well, damn, look at her. Sis is a baddie. Anyway, let's take a look too at what happened on the red carpet, y'all, because this was a hot ass mess. Okay. Um, we'll just scroll through real quick, but can we stop over here for a second? How I'm just still curious how these two got together. Is she just like, I know he's a hot actor, but and I mean hot as in he had a lot going on. I don't know if he's recovered from the situation with that woman who that woman that he was with. Um they are a odd looking couple, okay? Anyway, let's start from the beginning. Let's look at some of the fashions real quick because oh, and by the way, if you didn't know, Hallie and DDG did show their baby. I don't know if you've seen the baby yet. Um Baby, what is going on? Do you know who this guy is? Coleman Domingo at the Peacock Theater in Los Okay. What is he in? Girl. Hold on. Let's scroll back through. Now, I feel like officially I am out of the loop because there are some people I had no idea who they were. Um Now of course we have the A-listers up here. Sir Mr. Coleman, Megan Good, Usher. Usher looked he was giving a little zaddy, he had the dad jeans on. He didn't have them too tight. His wife was decked out. Taraji, I don't know how I feel about that dress. Um and Niecy Nash always gives snatched, always gives va 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 voom. You know what I'm saying? Okay. She was giving what she always gives. You know what I mean? Very sexy. This lady right here reminds me, she looks like a very slim Jill Scott from back in the day. Um, I don't know I'm gonna be honest. Her name is Andra Day. Okay, Black China, sis. So I guess there's something going on with this wet look. Um, there were a couple of people on the red carpet at the Met Gala who had kind of a wet look. We know Kim came with a wet look a couple years ago to the Met Gala, but there's kind of like this look that's going on of people just want to be naked. I mean, he looked rich and unbothered. Okay. He was looking like, I'm coming to get my flowers. I'm coming together. I'm coming together and I'm going to keep it real. I'm not going to go over the top with it. We're not doing sequins. We're not doing tight pants. I want to be comfortable and I want to be able to enjoy my time. It's mermaid. Oh, okay. I rise up. Okay. Um Coleman played Bayard Rustin. Okay. There's the one of the Bailey sisters. There's Chloe. Gosh, you know what? When I said Chloe for a second, I'm thinking, did you guys see Chloe Kardashian's 40th birthday party? We'll have to talk about that. Baby, they were having a time, okay? You would think that Chloe was the first and the last to turn 40, okay? Um, Sir said, I got every hair off my chest plucked and I'm going to show it. Can that little thing disappear from the bottom of my screen? Okay, hold. Let me fix this. Hide articles. Let's see if that works. Okay. Okay. Um, Ernie Hudson. He looks like he was getting ready to give the invocation. Okay. There is Hallie looking very much like Chloe. And here's Ice Spice. Okay, Ice. Uh, who is this guy? Jay Ellis. So I guess that was the look of the night, the look of the jeans, a nice a nice jacket with a pocket square, fresh shirt, black shoes. Okay. He looked like he was getting ready to give the invocation. Okay. To the congregation. Okay, here's the couple, baby. She played Billie Holiday. Okay. Let me tell you, we used to be such frequent moviegoers, and and then I'm sorry, the YouTube keeps me so busy. We went to the movies. We've gone actually a couple times in like let's just say the last month or so. But I'm going to just say since the pandemic changed a lot of things for me. Also, um I'm busy on YouTube. So, okay. Look at sis. This is Kayla Pratt. She looks pretty. BET Awards is just very different. Obviously, Megan Good. These ladies, okay. Do you guys know who they are? Monet. Oh, Kiki. Okay. When I saw everyone all together, I'm just, why does Kiki Palmer always look like Angela Bassett? She's like just a younger, she's Angela Bassett's baby doppelganger. They look like they're all matching, which they are, but it was giving group. Hold on one second. Monet, Kiki Palmer, Sade, and Lachey of Diva Girl. Okay, Diva Girls. That's a throwback. Okay. All grown. And Kiki Palmer did do a tribute to Usher. That was good. I don't know if you guys saw that. Here is Niecy Nash. Red is like very popular for this season. Rachel Lindsay. I like this. This is cute. Ray J had a fit at the awards. Um they say that he was in there and then I think he left and came back and they would not let him back in and he showed his ass. Did you guys hear about that? Jay Ellis is from Insecure. Okay, Tamar. Tamar looks really good. Where is Mr. JR? Tamar looks like she got fresh fillers though. Are you seeing this? Which I'm sure she does, but she should leave her, look. Who am I to say? It is looking like it's giving fresh fillers. Look, Taraji. Taraji looks really good. I love her dress. It is pretty. The fit is amazing. Is that Tia or Tamara? Tia. Tia looks very pretty. I love Tia in braids. This dress, I don't even know what to think. Is it Tanashi? Okay, sis. Uh, you think Usher wears heels? You think his shoes have a little heel on the bottom? Do you think he wears something to give himself a little bit more height? They say he's short. Is that Victoria Monet? Yeah. Okay. I don't know. What do you think? Uh, okay. I still like her song. I still like her song. Okay. Yvette Nicole Brown. I feel like it was probably super hot. His sleeves. Okay. Okay, I think we're at the bottom. There was a lot of talk about the worst dress. I'll drop the link for you guys, but we're not going to get into that. One outfit I was kind of like, it was weird about, I felt a little weird about, was Angela Simmons. Do you see what's in her hand? It looks legit. Look, that's her purse. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. Me personally, I would have been like, no, we can't do that. You know what it was giving me though? It was giving Mrs. Smith. Do you remember with Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt and one of the major scenes, and she was in like a very slinky gown and her and her husband were going at it to get to each other. It's giving Loaded Gun. Like, I don't know. To me, that's in the climate that we live in, and you cannot account for people who are crazy and stupid. I just don't know. I don't know about that. I mean, what uh-uh. She wants to be a bad girl so bad. Does anyone get that impression? She wants to be a bad girl so bad. It's like, sis, didn't you already lose your baby daddy? I just can't believe Yo Gotti was like, I don't know. It was weird to me. I don't know. I did not think that that was a good look at all. Does she have any stories? It just, I don't know. It's just giving sis, relax, 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 relax. Did y'all see last night, Kai Sanat? I don't know if that was real or not. I'm just gonna be honest. I saw everything that happened. So Kai, you guys know. Let me take this off the screen real quick. I don't know if it's real or not. That's why I haven't really said I haven't said anything about it, but I guess I'm saying something right now. So he was doing a live stream last night with MrBeast, who's like the biggest YouTuber or one of the biggest YouTubers. And he's known for pranks and he's known for very elaborate pranks and everything, right? So Kai had him down in the basement and they had a ton of fireworks in the basement and it was giving, they were doing like a little interview. I don't know if it was a skit or not, but someone came in pretending to like his friend and basically was lighting up a box of fireworks. And I'm gonna just be honest. I don't know if it was real or not. I'm not gonna lie. It was giving. Oh shit! You know what I mean? I'll play it for you guys. Let me. But this is the what I did. I searched to see if any news organizations, like anything local, would have reported on the situation because it is if a room was set ablaze with this amount of fireworks, it would have been on the news because the house would have burned down, right? So check this. Let's look at this real quick. And this is at he's a gaming channel. He broadcasts on Twitch. I think he plays back on YouTube, but he was live with MrBeast. And this does seem like it could be a MrBeast style prank, but it very much looked like his room, but not to say that these guys don't have enough money to recreate the look. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Let's just see what happened. This is about there's more to this. It's like a 45-minute live stream. Um, and I actually want to see the minute that MrBeast leaves out. They're in his friend comes in.
I'm not doing that in my room. What am I going to do? What the fuck? That's a line for. Hey, watch out. That's a line for, bitch ass nigga. Bro, stop. Bro, words to my mother, you do this in my room, I'm gonna be dumb tight, bro. I swear to God, bro. Words to my mother, there won't be no crib. All my life, there wouldn't be a crib. All my life,
Why
there would not
would
be a
he
crib.
let so that's where it gives skit to me that he actually sat there and you have all of these explosives. Also, I did check the news and there's nothing reporting of yeah, it's got to be fake. But people were like, "Oh my god, they just set the house on fire. The house is going to blow up. It's getting ready to explode." Um on fire. Can you imagine? And it's like and then the live stream just like basically cuts off. Like it's crazy. I think it was some sort of a skit, obviously. I don't think I don't think it was real. I'm just going to be honest. I just don't because I feel like it was just one of those like okay, Mr. Beast was in the house. Mr. Beast is known for his stunts and skits. It was just crazy though cuz when I saw it I was like, "Oh my god." But then I had to think for a second like these guys are some of the biggest pranksters on the internet. I okay. So we gonna just leave that right there. But hopefully they have enough. If in fact that was the case, then I'm sure they've got it taken care of. Okay, guys, if you didn't see this week, um, this happened over last weekend. First of all, last time we met, we were talking about Ashanti's awkward interview and her talking about marrying Nelly and Nelly giving her a ring. Well, it turns out that it was uncovered by TMZ that they were already married and good. You know why? They're grown. These are some grown ass people, okay? They are grown. So Ashanti having a baby, it is nothing new. And Ashanti, but Ashanti, and there's her and Fat Joe and Fat Joe's wife. Everybody looks so cute, and I loved her outfit. What they said was is that Nelly told her they were going for a photo shoot, and this was her little photo shoot outfit, a Dolce and Gabbana ensemble, and I mean she looks so pretty, and everybody looks good. But they're grown, so yes, I mean I think on some spin the block it's kind of like, okay, is this gonna happen? Is he gonna do right by Ashanti? This is 20 years in the making on some spin the block. Um, I hope so. I hope so. I think she's beautiful. I'm happy for her that she's getting to be a mommy. I wish them nothing but good luck with this whole entire thing. I feel like spin the block is definitely a thing. And it's not for everybody. It's definitely not for everybody and everybody can't do right. Um but they had a nice big baby shower. She's somewhere in her early to mid 40s and he is definitely I think he's 50, 52. Sir is grown. Sir is grown and if he doesn't want his baby over there spending time with anybody else and I'm talking about the child and his boo-boo, his spin the block boo-boo, he might want to wife her up. I mean, for most mature women, even as you're becoming mature, having a baby definitely gives you some real perspective on things. And if things are not right, the last thing a man wants is to have his child with in some other guy's house or spending time with other people. Um, baby, okay. Spin the block is real, okay? He's 49. I thought he was turning so he's almost 50. Well, the 49 and 43 again grown. Capital G, capital R, capital O, capital W, capital N, grown. Like, okay. Okay. So, yes. Anywho, all right, let's keep going. I feel like, did we get to everything I wanted to talk about? All right, let's get in. Oh, another thing. If you guys watched Pam Esquire last night, if you want to see this, girl, this is like 110 pages. Diddy has another lawsuit. I feel like it's either I think it's lawsuit number 10, and TMZ is reporting he is selling off assets, and he's going through some things over there. Okay, if you want this full complaint in your possession, I've done the work for you and it is posted to my Patreon. If you are a member, um depend if you're level 2, level 3, this is a free upload for you, a free download. And if you are looking for this, if you don't have access to the Southern District or Pacer, then I got it for you. Just go to my Patreon and you can peruse my document store and it's there. Okay. And if you're a member, you've already got that. So all you have to do is go and go and get it. Okay. But yes, you may have also seen Adira English do an interview on Tasha K. So if you have Tasha K live, then you would have seen some of that. I saw like the small, you know how Tasha will put out like 7 to 10 minutes. So I'd seen that. I did not watch the full entirety of her interview, but damn, reading through this document, watched Pam last night, and then I read through some of it last night, and then I finished it up this morning. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Just like all of the other lawsuits. So I've got a few of the lawsuits posted. I guess I have them in Patreon in the document section. But if you're not a member, you might not be able to access those. So if you've got a free membership, you can probably find it. But I'll make sure to drop them so they're all easily accessible if that's something that you want. But I probably have like about 5 of them posted. So anyway, Diddy is back in the news. Okay, let's get into this, guys. Miss Netta, in true YouTube form and fashion, had to do I'm just going to explain this one last time. I'm just going to talk about this one more time type of live stream. And baby, let me tell you something. It was a mess. Um, Miss Netta and Charles, let me pull them up at the BET Awards. So they said they were going to the BET Awards, and one of their followers who does reactions on them basically called them out for lying. Because I guess the way it was put was that almost like they were going to be working the BET Awards, or showing up and showing out to the BET Awards, and they were kindly asked to leave, and Miss Netta and Charles were called out. Let me show you what happened with them at the BET Awards. Girl, back to the BET. Like it was definitely on some ratchet, okay? It was not it was a problem. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can find. But it was Joe. It was Joe for me in the car. Joe was like, look, all jokes aside, like sometimes the last apology Miss Netta did, it was Joe. She was like, look, okay, Miss Netta apologized. And then she said, this is Joe. Okay, let me apologize because I'm apologizing to my real ones, and said, okay, now this is Joe talking. Okay. So I look, I'm not gonna stop watching Ms. Netta make lunch. I'm not gonna stop. But at the end of the day, I think if you're going to do this thing called social media, what you got to realize is that people are going to come for you. And that's just it. And I feel like they just don't really want to get it. 1 second. I had this pulled up and then now I don't. All right, I'll find it while we're looking at this. But you guys, hold on. You guys know what's going on. And they get Miss Netta together. Okay, because Joe has some skin issues. They lay that foundation. I don't know what kind of primers they use, but baby, look at this. Charles is eating real good. Do you see that dad belly over there? Charles eating real good. Okay. All right, let's get over here and see what the apology consisted of. Okay. The last apology was funny too because Ms. Netta was mad because people were calling them out for wearing like fake Louis Vuitton, fake designer clothing. And she was like, look, I just wear what they give me to wear. I never said I was wearing authentic designer clothes. I don't care about that kind of stuff. Oh my God, it was so funny. Look at these two. All right, let's go over here real quick. I'll find what I'm looking for about the BET Awards, but it coincides with what Ms. Netta is talking about over here. So let's get into it.
I'm so sick and I'm tired. And I've been waiting too long to address this issue about all this stuff that's going on. I'm waiting till y'all get up on this thing. I got gonna have 1,000. I'm swiping all comments over. Y'all know I don't read no comments. I don't got time for the BS. If I'm gonna talk, you gotta listen to me talk, just like you have listened to all these other little rumors and stuff that's going on about Charles and I. So I'm gonna address all of this. I'm addressing the BET Awards. I need my other phone. Anyway, I'm addressing the BET Award. I am addressing Miss Hillary. I told y'all that I wasn't gonna go back on this road anymore, but I'm not gonna do it disrespectful. I'm gonna do it with a lot of respect. And if it get out of hand a little bit, or maybe the language might get to be a little out of hand, then you're gonna have to deal with it because it is what it is. It is time. It is time. And it's time. I'm telling y'all again, I don't see no comments. I'm not going to read any comments. I'm not even going to give nobody the pleasure of the time. Because this message is not for you haters out there, because that's what it's all about. It's not for the haters. It's for my...
They're basically a couple who they are a gay couple. Ms. Netta says he's always been this way. He's always kind of, maybe, I don't know if it's appropriate to say cross dress. He's always dressed like a lady from, he said from when he was a kid. He dresses how he wants to dress, put it that way. And at a certain point, I guess he developed this character, Miss Netta. They started going live or putting up content on Facebook and developed this like Miss Netta and Charles. But they are a actual couple, a gay couple. I think Charles was with a woman once upon a time. He got some kids or a kid, and but they're making money on Facebook and they've crossed over to other social media. That's really all it is. It's about like Country Wayne making himself into a character, but Country Wayne still really is that guy with like damn 10 kids and a bunch of baby moms. So the character is very close to who the person is. But all in all, they're filming, skits, aka also facets of their life. I think before they got more popular, it was on some more kind of like, I'm filming this, I'm filming that, and maybe they would put on a little bit. But there's been so many reactions now and people talking about the couple and them reacting to it. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's a shit show now. And it was a shit show before, but it's definitely on some, on some true supporters versus my haters. They're falling into the trap of caring too much rather than staying above and creating a brand like a Medea. We know that Medea is Tyler Perry. We know that Tyler Perry has done movies with his character Medea. We know that people love Medea, especially kids love Medea, right? Instead of creating a brand like a Medea, now it's crossed into just social media kind of shit show a little bit, even though I'm assuming they're making some money, but I don't know. You know what I mean? So but yeah, for those who don't know, okay, so um that's basically what's going on with Miss Netta and Charles.
Fans and my followers that I'm concerned about. So I'm gonna clear this information up for my fans and my followers. These haters, y'all get on his.
I thought he was getting ready to say infamous.
Say what y'all want to say. And yes, it took me a long time to get on this thing because I feel like this right here. If you're on my page and you're not on my page for me, then you have no reason being on my page. So I've been removing a whole bunch of people, but my following base number just keep running up, just like keep running up. But anyway, I'm gonna address this issue. I'm trying to let some people get up on here. I mostly want my fans and my followers on here. The BS with these other people that's on here trying to see what's.
Yeah, they have their own set of, I mean, it's kind of funny, you know how you follow someone and then you get the little circle of people around them, and then you got the supporters, the haters, the friends, the this, the that, the community. There's a whole little they have their own little sector-ish, if you will, and it's funny. Oh, and they wear swap meet clothes, no lie. They wear a lot of swap meet clothes. Um but all in all, every day, Ms. Netta goes live cooking for Charles before he goes to work. His second shift job. That's really like the whole premise. Um, on some Charles, your lunch is ready. Okay. But this is funny to me because, again, this crosses over with a lot of what we see on YouTube all the time, which is the getting bothered and having to address the comments one last time. And it's never one last time. That's the kiss of death. Once you start saying, I'm just going to talk about this one more time, or I'm not going to talk about this again, girl, it's guaranteed. It's guaranteed. Okay.
Really going on and what's really down so they can screen record me and put me all over the social media, which Miss Netta don't care. I don't care because at the end of the day, it is keeping me out there of what I want. Just flat out. But anyway, I'm still giving y'all a little chance. I'm in my car because for one, every time, she's trying to take time because, so she can come up with a lie. It ain't about me taking no time. This is the holiday weekend, and the holiday week, I have relatives and stuff that came out of town that I'm trying to spend time and stuff with. So I didn't have time for all this BS. Now at nighttime when I get in the bed, yeah, I make my posters and stuff like that. But cooking Charles lunch and doing all that stuff, I haven't had time for that because I got family and stuff that's here that's out of town. But anyway, I'm giving y'all a little time to get up on here. I want my followers and my fans. This is more important than them than it is to y'all just sitting there watching. So I know y'all gonna take heed of watching this live. Y'all share this live, so everybody can see it because everybody has.
This is Joe right now. This is definitely on some Joe. Okay. It's like when Miss Nett is mad, you gonna get Joe. When Joe is in the kitchen, that's Miss Netta. Okay.
Just been going berserk about Miss Netta and Charles at this BET award. So the issue is going to be addressed today. I have made and told y'all that I was going to address the issue, but y'all know the flight was long and all that, and I didn't do it that day. And well, of course I wasn't going to do it that day when I got home because I was tired, and I wasn't going to do it today. Everybody been telling me, don't do it. Don't say nothing about it. Keep going. That's going to make your name keep popping. And I understand that it don't matter. My name going to pop regardless if this been told or not. Because after the day of this live, I'm still going to be popping because these people on here, they are waiting. And I'm just giving them some time to get up on this thing. I just only got 4,000 people on here. That might seem like a lot of people to y'all, but that is not a lot of people to me. I got almost 500,000 followers on my page. So I'm going to wait till I feel like that the numbers is up before I get to talking and telling, because a lot of people still chilling with their family, just like I've been trying to do. But we all keep seeing this bull crap, and it's just time to address the situation, baby. It's just time to address the issue. I'm so sick and tired of Hillary, whatever his name is. I'm just so sick and tired of that crap. That is a delusional. Y'all can tell me I'm delusional.
So Hillary Sanchez is another. This thing is funny, y'all. Hillary is another person. who is with a guy, and Hillary, it looks, Hillary takes exception with Netta and Charles, and it might be on a little bit of clout chasery. I don't know. You guys fill in the blank at what you think about Hillary and her man. I'll pull up a picture so y'all can see on TikTok, but it's like the battle of the gay couple, I guess. I don't know what you call, like, what they call themselves, but they are a couple with one person who is like has some who's gender fluid, I guess. So it's a battle, and Hillary comes for Joe's neck. I mean, it's a mess.
Crazy. That is a delusional, crazy human being. That's what I'm telling you. That person just make their whole storyline about me and Charles. Like, are you serious? Like, what? And then if you're gonna make your story about me and Charles, don't make it a story, make it the truth. That's all I be trying to say. But anyway, I'm waiting. I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to all of it. The Hillary stuff, the BET Awards, everything. I'm getting to everything. I'm gonna try to cover everything. And this little length of time that I got right now, my family's still sitting on the porch. We've been talking about it too. And they about fed. My aunt even told me, she said, "What is this shit going on with you in LA?" And I'm like, it's a long story, Auntie. All this stuff that's going on this social media stuff is just a bunch of lies. It's just very, very, and they have been doing it all year for me. It's just last year to me and Charles. This is not nothing new. And I don't know why a lot of people, I'm not letting nobody join in the line. But I don't know why a lot of people is still just taking these stories and just running with them where they know what people trying to do. They're talking about Charles on probation. Baby, why did y'all come up with that now? Because of this. Baby, Charles ain't on no probation. I ain't no fraud or nothing. That's Hillary. I got all that information from them. And I can pull it and I can put it up, but like I keep saying, like, I don't be having time to try to investigate in nobody, but they have all the time to try to investigate in moi. But they can do what they want to do, because at the end of the day, Miss Netta and Charles still don't have a record. We never had a record, and we are not going to get one dealing with this social media stuff unless you bring the drama to us, to our home. Then that's when all the stuff is going to happen, But other than that, we ain't going to let social media get us no record, baby. And I did make an accusation on the social media on my page, and I said that I was gonna start suing people for all these lies, because y'all know Miss Netta love money. So if that's gonna keep money in my pocket or whatever, then I'm gonna start going and taking my money and just getting a lawsuit on you people that's going on with all these lies and stuff, because you keep doing the lies because you can't find out no truth. Social Security. Oh, Miss Netta gets Social Security. I make too much money on social media to run my Social Security number through the Social Security office to get a Social Security check. But anyway, all that is out there too, like I'm a Social Security fraud and all that other stuff. Baby, do what you gotta do. Keep looking, keep searching. You are not going to find any truth about me and Charles with no criminal background or none of that bull crap. It's impossible unless we get it doing this. Other than that, you ain't gonna find it back there, because we don't have one of those. Okay. I got 7,000 people. Come on, y'all, get my followers and stuff. Y'all share this video and stuff so these people can see all of this stuff so they can finally find the truth, because I'm sick and tired of dealing with this situation. And this particular day is not a game, and I'm not gonna play y'all and get up off of here. I'm gonna give you what you want, because some of y'all been begging for it. But only thing that gets me is that my fans and followers don't know the real truth. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm here today to give my fans and followers the real truth, whether the other people believe it or not. I don't care, because my fans and followers knows me, and they know what type of person I am, and they know I don't got no reason to get on here and tell no lie. But anyway, y'all finna get the story. I'm just giving it. I want 10,000 people on here. I get to 10,000 people on here. I feel happy enough, so I'll go ahead and go ahead and speak and talk. That's all I want. Give me 3,000 more people on here, and I feel comfortable of speaking and telling my truth. And Charles out here with the family members. I'm in the car. Y'all see me in the car. So, you know, it ain't that I'm telling a lie that I got people from out of town here for the holidays. And that's why I've been spending my time with, besides all this BS. But when I get up in the middle of the night and stroll on my phone and see all this bull crap on here, or when I'm in the morning, when I wake up and see all this bull crap, I'm like, you know what? This has gone too far. I know I said I wasn't getting on here and addressing nobody about nothing and putting nobody's business out there, but it just seemed like it just keep coming for me. And then the thing about it is like these haters and stuff, like, where they come from? They just coming out of nowhere, don't even know me, don't even know me personally. You know, get to know me personally, not on this internet, because this internet is a bunch of games, false accusations, untrue, you know, comedy. This is what the internet for. You don't know me personally. Okay, y'all getting the numbers up. Keep on getting them up. 10,000 is what I want. 10,000 is what I'm gonna get. And it is what it is. I keep talking until I get ready for these people and stuff till I get what I want, because y'all get what y'all want, so I'm gonna get what I want. And then people like, oh, Miss Netta just doing this for cloud and all that other stuff. And some of the stuff I do for cloud, okay, that's what they doing for me. Everybody feeding off of Miss Netta and Charles. Let me rephrase that. All the haters are feeding off me and Charles. Y'all see that. Y'all haters, y'all see it too. It ain't just y'all, it's the other haters too. So it's just not y'all haters that's on here, it's the other haters too. Everybody getting cloud off of us. So I'm like, why not? What? I might as well go do it too. That's why I get on here and I boost y'all up and tell y'all, get all these people on here in my live and all that other stuff. And I say, ha, I don't got nothing to tell y'all. And it is what it is. Because people do it to me. We got pictures on everybody's TikTok page if you go on there. Somebody got a picture or they got some story or something about Charles and Miss Netta all on their storyline. But y'all sit up here thinking I'm a joke or whatever, and I'm not going to tell y'all what's going on. Well, let me get on into it. I'm not going to wait for the 10K or whatever. I got 75. I'm cool with that. Y'all want to come on? Y'all come on. I just didn't want nobody to get on here and don't hear the beginning and hear the middle and take and run with the middle. See, that's what I'm trying to avoid from happening. Because that's a lot of my lives that were gone, just like when I was cussing everybody out for the Memorial Day and all that other stuff and cussing everybody, and y'all talking about, yeah, Miss Netta got on here cussing everybody out, but no, y'all didn't get the part at the end of the live. I gave away $100. Then I got on here all week was giving
Not
away hundreds of
$100.
dollars. Nobody recorded none of that.
That's not true. I mean, but yeah, I mean, okay.
None of that got recorded. But all that other stuff get recorded. I see some of y'all leaving this stuff because y'all don't want to be here, and that's just fine. I thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. Just if y'all not in here, y'all ain't in here for me, y'all get up out of here, because this is not the nosy room today. But I'm gonna give you some information that you didn't want, okay? So
$100.
freak it. But
Go ahead, Joe. Come on, tell us.
Telling y'all that ever since the month of March.
Can we just go back to the BET Awards? Don't go all the way back to March. Tell us what we want to know about the BET Awards.
We had got a new publisher. My manager hired a new publisher. So this publisher told us that we were going to be on the beat. Well, no, excuse me. Okay, let me rephrase that.
So he said publisher, but I think he meant publicist. The manager got a new publicist, not a publisher. Baby. Okay.
That was a misconception of everything too. I never said I was going on the BET Award. I might have said in a couple of videos or whatever, but I didn't mean to say that. We was going to be on the red carpet. That was it. I was not interested in going inside of the BET Award. I just wanted to do the red carpet event thing and just end it and leave it or whatever. But anyway, so the month of March, that's what we found out. No, that's not true. I say the month of May. The month of May is when we found out, we was told to us that we was going and be on the red carpet. So me and Charles had a honeymoon trip. We was going to the DR for our honeymoon. We had already bought our tickets and everything. So once that was told to us, we went and canceled that trip, got our money back, and we decided to go, and we was going to be on the red carpet. That was told to us in May by our manager. Got the information from the publisher. Published, okay. So the published name is Roy. That's the only thing I know about Roy. So as Charles' birthday got to approach, it was told to us that they was going to provide Charles a birthday party in I think it was in St. Louis. I forgot what it was, but anyway, Charles' birthday party supposed to be in St. Louis. Okay, they was like
What I want to know is what's that got to do with the BET award? What that got to do with the BET awards? Why don't you take it to Memorial Day weekend? Why are we back in St. Patrick's time?
The publisher was gonna do all of this. He was gonna provide for the
Why are we in spring when it's summer? That's what I want to know.
Party, pay for our flights and all that other stuff. And then after that, things had changed, and it was like, no, they weren't gonna be able to pay for all of that, but they'll be able to give him the party. So I said, well, okay, well, we're not going. I said, because first of all, we stay here in Alabama. Y'all want to know about the BET Award, but I'm getting up to it. I'm getting up to the BET Award. But y'all just listen, sit down there and listen, because this is a story, and it's going to be a while. This is what y'all wanted to hear, so this is
the story that we've been asking for. So go ahead. We got to listen to the whole story, because guess what? Miss Netta wants her time. That's another thing. They want their time.
But I'm going to give y'all. I'm going to give y'all the whole story. I'm not going to give you the sugarfoot part of the story. I'm going to give you the whole story and work my way up to it. Okay.
It's a publicist.
But anyway, we supposed to have Charles' party in I think it was in Texas, and when they told us we wanted to fund it, I said, I'm not funding that, because first of all, we already going to having a party somewhere that we ain't gonna have no friends and no relatives in. I said, if that's the case, if we're gonna do it, I do it here in Alabama, where our friends and family members can come. So anyway, that happened. I paid for the whole party for Charles here in our hometown in Alabama. So, okay, after that went through, it was told to me, and if y'all watched me and seen it, y'all would have seen that it was told to me that I was going to have 2 birthday parties. I was going to have a birthday party in LA on Saturday, and Sunday I was going to have a birthday party in Arlington, Texas, at his restaurant, the published restaurant in Texas. That's what I was going to have my second party at, the all blue. So anyway, the all-white party didn't happen. So I'm like, okay, well, it's fine. We don't got to go to LA to have no all-white party. I just wanted one birthday party anyway. So anyway, we wound up going to his restaurant in Arlington, Texas to have my birthday party. Okay, we had that birthday party, and it ended. It was one, whatever. He was all right, but he wasn't all that. But anyway, after the fact, so I'm telling my manager, like, hey, I was like, what is going on with the BET award, the red carpet? So he was telling me that Roy was getting back to him, and he was gonna let him know, and this and that and that and this and all that other crap that was going wrong. And here it is, it's the beginning of June. So I'm like, okay, because it's getting close and we need to know, if we need to go here or we need to do this or do that or whatever the fact may be. And he just said, Roy contacting us. He trying to get everything paid for y'all, where y'all don't have to spend any money. And that's what the holdup is and all that. So I was like, it don't matter. I was like, because we got to buy our tickets or whatever. I was like, we buy our own tickets. We don't need nobody to fund us to do nothing. We got our own money. We can do whatever we want to do because we got our own money. So anyway, so he said, just hold off on that. We're going to hold off on that, a last minute thing, just in case if that's the last minute and that's what you got to do. So I said, okay. So he studied, supposed to be talking to the man. And so the man supposed to have surgery. So after he had the surgery, I don't know if his memory got fucked up or he got lost or whatever. It was like a total, it was just everything was just off track right then. And that was like the almost the week before us going to the BET Award. So I'm like, okay, so what is Roy talking about? If he's talking about us still coming or not? I said, because if we're not going, fine. We don't have to go. It's not a big deal. We didn't want to go. We didn't want to waste no money. So he said, well, Miss Netta, he said, this is my manager speaking. He said, Miss Netta, he said, we're going to go ahead and go along with this trip, and we're going to do the trip or whatever as planned. So I'm like, okay. So after that, Roy texted him and told him everything is still in place. So we said, okay. So after that, we bought our plane tickets and stuff, and we went and we went to LA. So the night that we got to LA, we supposed to have went to Carly B and Sexy Red concert in LA. That was Friday night. So when we get there, hair and makeup supposed to start at 6. And my manager kept saying, hey, y'all just wait there till the hair and makeup come and all this and all that. So we just sat at the hotel all that day. And then 6 o'clock came, no hair and makeup. I couldn't get in touch with my manager because he was I don't know why I couldn't get in contact with him, but I couldn't get in contact with him. And this was Friday night. So after that, I'm like, okay, so we didn't go to the Carly Red's concert and, Carly B concert. We didn't go. So I said, okay, so that Saturday morning came. So I'm like, okay. So we had breakfast. And y'all sitting the breakfast, I had said, well,
this is not going to be a 5 minutes or less. This thing is long. I'm trying to find something. Once I find it, we'll pivot a little bit because this story is long.
The red carpet thing just
explaining.
don't look like it's really gonna happen to me. I don't know. I just let y'all know or whatever. Those people that watches me and watches my live, I did make that statement. And also later on in the breakfast, Charles was like, I don't care about it. We don't go, or whatever. I was just like, well, I don't know. I was like, so what we're gonna do, we're not gonna sit at this hotel all day and not do nothing, just sit here in LA. I said, so we finna make some plans or whatever. So we made plans, and our plans was that we decided to go and take a tour around LA. That's what y'all seen us on the live, taking the tour to Beverly Hills and all that other stuff. And then after we got through with the tour, we went to Pink's Hot Dog to go eat Pink's Hot Dog. And I was like, okay, hot dogs with bacon and all this other stuff, on there. I want one of those. I want to try it. So we went there. We did a video and everything there. So that came. So now this is Saturday. So I haven't talked to my manager all day because he's been flying. So, because he's on his way to LA. So he called me while he was on his layover and told me that Roy had told him that everything was still intact. They were going to rent a Bentley for us to come and pick us up from the hotel to take us to the red carpet. He told us just be ready. So I said, okay, so we'll be ready. So we got through with doing all that stuff and traveling and playing with the, tourists and all that other stuff. So we came back to the hotel and we was tired. So we laid down in bed. We got ready to go to sleep. So my manager called and he was like, Miss Netta, what are y'all doing? I said, we laying in the bed going to sleep. He said, y'all want to go out? I said, no. We're not going out because, we supposed to went out last night and we didn't go out. This right here was a pre-BET party we supposed to be going to. And I said, we're not going out. I said, no, we don't feel like it. We're not going. So we go. I said, so if everything's still good for in the morning for this for the hair and makeup. He said, yes. I said, so we'll talk to you and we'll see you in the morning. So he said, hair and makeup will be there. Hair will be at 9, makeup will be there at 10. And this is the day of the BET Award. So now I'm getting up to it. It's okay. So the morning of the BET Award, my manager called me. He said, I asked him, I said, have you talked to Roy? He said, no, I have not talked to Roy. I said, so what are we going to do? I said, if we still going to the BET, we're going to walk the red carpet or what are we doing? And he was just like, keep everything in plan. Just go with everything in plan like we supposed to be doing. And we're not going to stop doing anything. We just going to continue doing what we got going on or whatever. So I said, okay, so I got my hair done and my makeup done. And y'all, I went live. And yes, I was live. And at that point in time, I kept saying, like, to the girls and stuff, I don't know if y'all was hearing all that. I kept saying, like, it's not going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. He ain't got in touch with Roy. He been calling Roy. He been texting Roy. Roy ain't responding. Roy ain't calling back. I just said, okay, it's not going to happen. I was over it. So the girls and stuff, they was doing the hair and makeup. They're like, they got filler sheets and all that stuff, and y'all go there. Somebody gonna let y'all go in and all this and all that. I was like, it's not really the point that I want to go in. I said, I just want to walk the red carpet because I could just go walk the red carpet and come back to the hotel and be done, So anyway, by that being said, so we just kept it on going with the plan. So when it was time to get ready to go, because the red carpet's supposed to start it at 11, and it's supposed to end it at 4. So it was about 1 o'clock when we started. I think it was 12. It's supposed to start at 12, or maybe 2. I forgot. Whatever it was, we was going to the red carpet. So we was ready with hair and makeup and everything. So I said, so what do you want to do, Carlos? And Carlos like, well, I don't know. I just guess we just gonna go there anyway. I said, so we just gonna go there anyway and do what? He was like, we go there anyway. Okay, red carpet started at 2. Okay, so I said we go there anyway. And
when is Ms. Netta Joe going to talk about getting arrested or detained or whatever and escorted out? Like when? Okay, it's coming.
so anyway, I got a text or whatever and threw me off. But anyway, so that happened. So we get in the lobby. We get there to the hotel that they.
A lady, I just read your comment. You got. They get Miss Netta together. I don't know what they use, but they get them together a little bit now.
Go out for the BET Awards, and so we get there in the lobby. So everybody coming to us, and everybody want to take pictures of us, and all this and all that, and we was taking pictures and all that other stuff in the lobby. My manager was still trying to contact Roy. Roy still was not responding and stuff, and I'm just like, okay, so what is going on? So the whole time I kept asking, what is going on? So, I'm over the BET award. I didn't want to go in the BET award. So after the time ended for the red carpet, I'm done. I'm like, okay, I'm. This is what I came here to do, and this is not what I got a chance to do. So at this point, I'm ready to go. So this guy came to us and he was telling us, he said, hey, he was like, I know y'all situation. He's like, I'm going to get y'all some passes and stuff to go into the BET Awards. So I'm like, that's what he told Charles. So Charles told me about it. I'm like, so how much he talking about he won't? And Charles like, he said it was free. I said, oh boy. I said, come on, let's go sit down and have us some drink. I said, that's a scam. We don't got time for that. So we went up to the bar. We went to the bar. And this is what the drinks came in at. I didn't have my purse. I left at the hotel. I didn't bring purses and all that stuff. I was dressed to kill, if you understand me. I don't care what y'all got to say or whatever. I ain't going to see y'all coming, so it don't matter. I was dressed to kill. I thought I was. So I didn't bring no purse with me. So I was like, so Charles had his phone, and Charles had Google Pay. So Charles asked the bartender, do they accept Google Pay? And the bartender said, yes, we accept Google Pay. So I ordered a drink. Charles ordered a drink. Charles gave the man the phone to do the Google Pay. Boom, it went through. We got our drink. We went and sat down. So I don't know what everybody talking about. We was begging for drinks or whatever. So we went out, drank, and sit down. So the guy came back to us that was talking about he was gonna get us the passes, and he was like, hey, I'm gonna have some drinks sent to y'all table or whatever. And he was like, he like had some drinks into y'all table and whatever. And I was like, well, what are you having to send to the table? And he's like, just some regular drink. He said something with some coconut in it. I said, well, we don't drink that or whatever. Fine. We can buy our own drinks. We don't need no drinks. Nobody to buy our drink. So he's like, well, what do y'all want to drink? I said, well, I can get a margarita. And Charles, I forgot he got a margarita too with Jose Cuervo. And so he brought that over to the table. So we was drinking that. So the guy leaves from the table again. And so we just still sitting there at the table drinking our drinks. Everybody's still coming up, taking pictures and all that. Y'all see them all over social media. So we got a lot of pictures. Everybody was taking pictures and all that other stuff. So that. So after that, I told Carlos. Carlos said, I said, so what time the BET Award? What time do they start going in for the BET Awards? And Carlos said 5 o'clock. So I said, we'll stay here to 5 o'clock. And if nothing happens between 5 o'clock, then we're going to leave. Because at that time, my feet were hurting with these shoes on. The dress was super tight. Y'all know y'all seen it. But the dress was super tight. Like, I'm just uncomfortable. And I'm just be ready to go. So 5 o'clock hit. We get up from the bar. We walk out to the side, to the front. We get in our Uber and we leave and we go to the hotel. Now, anything else that was said that Hillary was saying about me being about me being detained, going up to the door, acting a fool, drunk, and all that other stuff, like some type of crazy monkey, being detained. That never happened. We never went to the BET door. We never went to the BET door. We never was out begging for drinks. None of the stuff that this thing on social media, this thing is on social media said is true about me and Charles at this BET award. She's been fabricating whole stories, talking about Charles got probation, Charles don't supposed to be out of town, but we study out of town, going city to city, state to state, putting all of it on social media, but Charles is on probation. No, try it again. Look Rolandis Alexander up. He's not on no probation. He can go wherever he wants to. Then she
Not that Joe said look up Rolandis Alexander. Okay, Rolandis and Joe. Okay. That's Netta and Charles. Joe is back. Okay. When Joe comes out, baby, and then when she starts saying Rolandis, baby, bothered. Okay. And I get it. Social media can be bothersome, but I mean, I don't understand why you got all these friends and family in from out of town and you were in the hot car running your gas and air to explain to someone who's talking about you. Like I don't get it. Why not just come on and say happy 4th, everybody? What y'all making? What y'all cooking? Okay. What are y'all cooking today? Something on that. It just is just giving it's just the typical battery operation, right? Oh, let me see.
He has somebody sent me some information saying that Hillary's
I'm trying to pull up
real
Hillary's on
name
TikTok. Hold
is
on.
Hillary Walls. She's from Washington. She was in prison for fraud. She's in prison for fraud. You know, she got this man that this is the whole thing is all about. She said we stole her fame. Baby, we couldn't steal nothing from you. How we steal something from you? Nothing. Okay, what it is, you is obsessed of Charles and I. Y'all might don't remember, but I was on live maybe a couple of weeks ago, and I got this telephone call on live, and it was Hillary calling my phone. Well, she done got my number, done looked up my number, calling my phone, talking, I want Charles, and I'm gonna get Charles. I'm like, what is it that everybody want about Charles? Like, really? Like, they all out there trying to get to me. Charles is not going anywhere. And I keep repeating this to y'all, keep repeating it. I don't care how y'all say the reaction that he gives when he doing skits and stuff. If y'all knew Charles, just like everybody here in the hometown knows Charles, y'all would know how Charles is. Charles is a very shy person. He don't have much to say, and he ain't with the BS. So
Charles,
just because he get at the
I'm
table and he
assuming
looks
Charles
at
not
me,
shy up in
or he
that
crosses,
bedroom.
you know, roll his eyes or whatever, you know, that doesn't mean his feeling has changed about me.
Nobody
Because we've been
wants
together
crazy
6
Charles.
years
No,
going on
nobody
7.
wants Charles.
And then Hillary out there talking about we are not legally.
Charles is up to the shenanigans. But Charles, Joe, let me tell you something. Charles, I think Charles used to be with a lady. Maybe Charles bisexual. I don't know. But Charles is safe and secure over there with you now, hun. Okay. Nobody wants Charles. No ladies want Charles. If there's a lady out here that wants Charles, I'm gonna just be honest and don't be offended. They need to have their head examined, because if you want, unless that's just your thing, unless you like guys who are bisexual, then that's your business. But a woman who is dealing with a guy who has gone and gone to experience some things, you don't want that.
Man, just because the little
Just
man,
like some men don't want a bisexual woman. They want a woman, you know what I mean? Like that, look, that's just, it's a preference, right?
they
It's a
said the
choice.
man that took all your money and all that other stuff left
Stop
you
it.
and didn't give you
Stop it,
nothing or whatever. Does
504.
not mean that Charles is gonna leave me, baby. And coming to you is oh my God. Coming to you, that you look like you get Social Security. You know, and then you put the Social Security lie, oh, Miss Netta's the Social Security fraud, and you know this and that, and she receiving all this money. Then you can find out the information, found out that wasn't true. Then you come back and talk about, yes, Miss Netta getting Social Security, but she's working up under Facebook under somebody else's name. It says Joe Robinson or Joe Knight on my page. Well, you can't turn off. Okay, I don't know what they're saying. But it says that, so why do I gotta go through all of that with the dang on Social Security thing, woman? No, you get Social Security. Then now you got people out there, well, Miss Netta used her Social Security check or whatever to go to the BET. Well, baby, bye. Baby, bye. But anyway, that is what happened at the BET Award, y'all. I never was detained. And then she gonna tell me, did you not get put in a little small room? No, I was at the bar sitting down the whole damn time, lady. No, come with your pictures. She don't got no pictures of me in no handcuffs that she done seen me in. She said, oh yeah, I'm gonna come with the proof. I'm gonna come with the proof. That's what I'm waiting on. That's what I'm waiting on. Because if you bring them pictures up with me in handcuffs, baby, I consider you sane, not insane. But other than that, you still insane to me, baby. You are still insane to Miss Netta. And will never be relevant to me and my life. And you would never amount to what. So there's one of my colleagues calling me because she told me I shouldn't have did this and I shouldn't go live. But I just feel like, I'm sorry, girl. I know you probably don't hear, but I can't see your comment. If you said something telling me to get off, I don't see no comments. I got everything swiped out, but I will call you as soon as I get off this live. I just feel like it was just, I owed this to my fans. They got all this stuff going on. My fans is blindsided, not knowing the real truth. And I'm getting them the truth. Y'all, I ain't never went to no jail. I ain't never went to jail. I was never detained. I was never handcuffed or none of that bullcrap. Never put in a room. I never even went to the BET Awards door. I can't even tell you what it looked like. None of that happened. Why would I do that? I didn't do it. And I just trying to say Hillary needs to get a life. She got one page shut down. She said Miss Netta got shut down. And she keep up the stuff, they're gonna shut that page down too, because they seeing no consistent comedy or nothing that she's doing. She only on there talking about me and Charles. That's the only thing. I'm like, girl.
They're gonna shut the page down because they see no consistent comedy. Okay. Well, I don't know if that's the reason, but okay. But that is, I mean, look.
Oh, you wake up in the morning talking about Charles
Stuff
and
happens.
I. You eating your lunch in the afternoon thinking and talking about Charles and I. You probably sitting up watching TV in the middle of the day with your mind still focusing on Charles and I. And then your ass probably go to bed when you close your eyes. We probably behind your eyelids. You know how y'all close your eyelids and you can see a shadow or something? We probably behind this bitch eyelids and she see Charles and I in her eyelids. It's just terrible. And I'm just like, I ain't seen nothing like it. She don't know me from a can of bricks. And she think, y'all did what me and my husband did. Where your husband at now? He's gone. Benito, baby. He didn't want your ass. That's why he took all your money and stuff, and he left your fraud ass.
Hold on a second. Let me go over here real quick.
Video, yeah. Pardon me, y'all.
Ever since the money.
Video, yeah. Pardon me, y'all. Okay. One time.
Holding area that these two tried to interject themselves in. in the hotel lobby. That is where this is, a holding area. And if you look around, look back at that picture. Do you guys see the picture with that lady with the green on and that lady next to her with the orange? Look around their necks. Do you see them tickets around their necks? Do you see those tickets hanging, dangling from the...
So are y'all seeing what Miss Hillary said that happened at the BET Awards with Big Joe and Radio?
Wait, hold on. That's some of the community. Let's keep going. I'm not gonna hold y'all much longer.
You know, so he don't want you. You know, then I keep saying to myself, like, this bitch sitting up here talking all this crazy stuff, sitting up there looking like with the old Dora Explorer wig she be wearing all the time. I'm like, you go and use your Social Security check and buy you a human wig, because all my hair and all my luxury be 100%
It's some internet
human
drama,
hair, baby.
B.
I have in my
Williams.
head. I don't have the dollar store Dora Explorer wig that you wear. It's just terrible. So some of her fans need to try to build up some type of, you know, fund or something to get her a real wig, because the Dora Explorer played out. They don't even play Dora Explorer no more on TV unless you go look up on one of these apps. And that's the only thing you giving me when you giving me the damn Dora Explorer. You know, sitting there shaking there, looking like a damn bug.
Okay, hold on a second. This is Miss Hillary's side of the thing. I think I found what I was looking for. Okay. This may not be part 1. This might be part 2. Hold on. Okay, no. This is what we need.
You. And I understand the truth hurts you. And
Y'all, give me a second. It's like, oh my God.
being exposed like this.
I don't know why this is.
Oh my God.
But what I want you to understand is...
Please do.
All right, let me reset this real quick.
All of your contact was all documented. How do you think I got these pictures of you?
I want to see them.
All right, let me.
I understand the truth hurts you. And I would be hurt too if I was being exposed like this.
Oh my God.
But what I want you to understand is...
Please do.
All of your contact was all documented. How do you think I got these pictures of you?
I want to see them. I haven't seen any picture.
Look at your screen. Look at the screen of the picture of you. You can't see that?
Okay, well, I don't see no screen. With me standing up there holding my phone, where's the handcuffs?
That's what I'm... No. Don't try to paint that narrative.
No, you painted the narrative. You said I was handcuffed.
Let me finish. Don't try to come in here doing damage control, Big Joe. I'm going to tell you this for the last time so you can hear me clearly. You are a fraud. You were detained by the police department. It's public information. On top of that, Charles is on probation and you are under investigation. You were banned off of that property. That's a fact. Why didn't you go to the awards? If you were there and you were supposed to be there, why didn't you go into the awards? Why didn't we see you on the red carpet? Why didn't you do your thing? What happened? What is the issue? Because I know the 3 of you were there. Charles, you and your manager, Rolando. All 3 of you were there. Carlos. Your manager, Carlos, Rolando, and you were all there at this hotel. You didn't even have a key card to be in this hotel, Joe. You did not have a key card to be in this place. And if you're saying that I'm slandering you, You got all the evidence in the world to sue me. I'm saying it to your face now that you hear. You were at the BET Awards uninvited. You tried to sneak and manipulate your way in. You was running up to real celebrities trying to engage with them, and they did not entertain you, and they reported you to security. Security put you under surveillance, which was originally AI, which is facial recognition software.
So this is a
And
reaction
you
channel. I'll go.
got
Let's.
detained
I'll talk
because
to you
you
about it
got
as soon
out
as
of
it's
hand.
done.
You were placed in handcuffs. You were drinking. I don't know if you remember this or not, but clearly the receipts are receding. And I'm telling the 1,000,000% truth. Now, if you got all this money you say you got all the evidence in the world to bring a lawsuit against me to sue me for defamation of character. I invite you to try it.
Mm.
If I'm such a liar, you go and you do your next best thing. And let me tell you, you are a fraudster. You're a con man.
Okay, hold on. Who is the person? It's Miss Hillary. Miss Hillary Sanchez, girl. Somebody who does reactions to Netta and Joe. Now, what Netta says is that what she was getting ready to say on well, getting ready to say in that longer video that we were watching is basically that he thinks that Hillary is jealous of him and Charles because she feels like they stole their act or whatever. Like Charles and Netta basically have stolen from Hillary and her boo thing, and it feels like that this is on
All you
some
do is
get
lie.
back.
Had a procedure done. We had a 360 lipo, and I had a triple BBL.
This person's channel is called Queen of Queens. Okay. This is Netta telling the story. We can finish it up if y'all want to.
Ooh.
Happy 4th, everyone. Look, I don't know. I love fireworks. I love cooking out. I love a holiday. Um, I don't know. I guess I don't feel the same about 4th of July as I feel nothing. But happy 4th of July. Any day that we get to have to rest outside of just the weekend, enjoy family, ice pops, cookouts, summer, let's do it. As far as all of the other things that go with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to ruin it for anybody. And this certainly is not a political statement. I'm just saying I don't feel the same way. Once I really learned about the history and once it's just kind of like, oh, okay. Anywho, but it's a beautiful day nonetheless, and we love a good holiday and a good excuse to cook out and all of the things. Like I said, the pool, the ice pops, the ice cream, all of the things, the shenanigans of enjoying a nice day, right? But we're live right now. Anyway, let's finish this up. There's some more. I'll probably just end up dropping this to you guys. And then unless you guys want to watch the rest, we probably got about 20 more minutes to go. If you guys are up for it, then we'll just finish it out.
About us with all these lies, but yes, I am. So Miss Hillary, make sure you get your ducks in a row, because baby, I'm coming for your ass, and I'm coming for your ass the legal way. I am going to sue Miss Hillary, excuse me, because that ain't no Hillary, that's more like damn Bill Clinton. But anyway, I'm gonna sue you because all this stuff that you put out here on social media and stuff is all fake. I want to see the pictures, baby. My lawyer don't want to see the pictures. The judge is gonna want to see the pictures. You don't have anything for me to get from you to sue. I clearly already see that. I know that because you don't got nothing going for yourself. So you don't have anything for me to sue or to take from you besides that damn Door Explorer wig, and I don't want that shit because I wear 100% human. But anyway, you have nothing for me. But I'm gonna teach your ass a lesson. That's just like they was doing Tasha K and stuff. I'm gonna sue your ass to teach your ass a lesson. So whatever check or whatever lump sum you expecting to get from, baby, Miss Netta get that because you're dead ass wrong. Because you out here doing all this to me, you don't even know me personally. Instead of calling me on the telephone talking all that crap to me, you should have called me on the telephone and talked to me like a human being instead of all that nonsense stuff, you know, because it's terrible the way what you got going on out here. You feeding off of me, and whether you getting paid off of it or not, it don't matter. You feeding off of me and what me and my husband got going on, and you trying to torment us and try to make us look bad, and it's just terrible. But you the bad person that's looking, because that's what it is. Because all my fans and followers looking at you like you a piece of dirt on the ground. Because that's what you is. You the bottom of the dirt of all of our feet. All me and my icons, Miss Hillary. Mr. Bill. You know, so you are just sitting here fabricating all these stories. And so she gonna tell y'all when the lawsuit come in, when she
Look, Netta, it's better you just tell the story. Don't try and read. Everybody can't read. Okay? Everyone can't read.
get the papers, because I'm going to do it. Because
Right.
she have not did nothing but call us nothing but trouble and try to just put out, make us look bad on social media. I never did that to her. I would never do that to her because I don't even know her. And for her to get on here and do all this stuff to me, I'm gonna have to teach you a lesson on Miss Hillary. I'm going to teach your ass a lesson. So it's going to be a lesson that you'll learn. I see the other people, I had 11K on here, but I guess those were the haters they didn't want to hear. So these are my true followers that's on here. That these 8,000 people. But it's fine. I'm going to get you, Miss Hillary. I know your last name. I know you're from Washington. I'm gonna get you, baby, because I'm so sick and tired of you. I'm gonna have to teach your ass a lesson, and that's what's gonna happen. And a lot of people might be running off over here to go on Hillary's live because she's probably going live too at the same time, but she can't get on my live because she's all the way blocked. And a lot of people that's blocked. Everybody that I seen something that was doing negative of me that was doing, I was blocking the hell out y'all ass. Even the people that was in the comments when I just made a post and said I'm finna go in here and address stuff, everybody that came on with that negative shit, they won't.
Okay, I'm gonna spare y'all the rest of this. I'll drop the link. I'm sure you guys know how to find Miss Netta. Look, there's one other thing I wanted to talk about real quick. I forgot to talk about it earlier. Let me see if I have the whole thing. It was something else from the BET Awards that was very cringy. It was like, ooh, like I don't know. I thought it was weird. Okay. Let me see if I can find it. Like by itself. Okay, now these people put music with it. I'm just trying to find it by itself. If you guys watched, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I pull it up. But let's see. Okay, hold on. Not that. Oof. Baby, I hope Taraji goes on a nice, good, long vacation. And next time BET calls, I don't know what was going. I didn't like it. Okay, and go back to the beginning. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Okay, this right here. Hold on. Y'all, this was bad. This part was really, really bad.
So what's on your mind?
Our basic freedoms are being tested, Madam BP. I know you've been traveling across the country. What are you hearing?
Yeah, girl, I'm out here in these streets. And let me
Kamala Harris is out here in these streets. Y'all, why is that how we all talk? Why is it that the producers of the show, and maybe that is how some of us talk, and I know we do engage in that type of, but the VP, she doesn't talk like this. She doesn't talk like this. She's not in that circle. I don't think she's around any people, okay, who are talking anything like that. Yes, sis, I'm out here in these streets. Really?
tell you, you're right, Taraji. There is so much
You're
at
right,
stake in this moment.
Taraji.
The majority of us
Why couldn't Kamala say, you know what? Can we just talk like regular, like us? We don't, I mean, we don't talk like this normally. I mean, I understand Taraji being very concerned and really wanting to be a political advocate. I think the BET Awards, if you are just now coming in, we talked about it earlier. It got very, 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 very political. And
believe in freedom and equality. But these extremists, as they say, they're not like us.
Nah, they not.
There's a
come on now. It's pandering. It's really, really, really on some pandering. And it's kind of offensive that these grown women, grown big age women in their 50s, I don't know how old Kamala is, 50 plus something, you know, and it's the age, not the looks. So I mean, both of these women are extraordinarily beautiful and all of the things. So we're not talking about that. What I'm talking about is why. Why?
full on
This
attack.
segment was just very poorly produced, and it's giving a stereotype that doesn't necessarily exist within this age group. And I don't know if it's because they wanted to try to relate to the younger people, but the younger people are cringing. They would have more respect for you and relate to you better continuing to be a cut above rather than trying to be cool.
On our fundamental freedoms.
A
Let's go
full-on
back.
attack on our fundamental freedoms. Don't you just love it? The more they refer to anyone who believes differently to them as
This is the sad thing, is that people in other countries are having a good kiki about this, okay? This is in Australia they're talking about it, if you can believe it.
So what's on your mind?
Oh, Madam VP Harris, I'm worried about the election. Women's reproductive rights are on the line. Our Supreme Court is on the line. Our basic freedoms are being tested, Madam VP. I know you've been traveling across the country. What are you hearing?
Yeah, girl, I'm out here in these streets. And let me tell you, you're right, Taraji. There is so much at stake in this.
Why couldn't they just talk to each other normal? Why couldn't Oprah wouldn't do that? And I know Oprah would do a lot, but Oprah wouldn't do that. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm out here in these streets. Da, 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 da. I mean, look, if I said, girl, I was out in these streets, I mean, it's more authentic because I would actually say that. Okay. And I do. But at the end of the day, if I were doing something formal, somewhere where it counts, somewhere where my image and somewhere where I'm also representing in a certain capacity, I'm going to do what's appropriate. And it's sad that the VP felt like it was appropriate to kind of to pander to this audience. And I don't know. I think they could have done better. I think overall, again, the BET Awards, I wasn't really impressed with the overall BET Awards. I felt like the Usher presentation across the board was great. I felt like all of the performances were really good. I felt like Taraji did an excellent job opening up. I felt like some of the political breakaways was just not appropriate for the event. I feel like it took away from the people that worked really hard on their music to be recognized, to be eclipsed by political messaging that could have a dedicated program, you know, and not flood this particular time and audience with political messages. I feel like they should have, you know, it's cringe. It's cringe. I feel like BET did a disservice to Taraji. If Taraji is calling her Madam VP, she should have responded as such. You know what I'm saying? Like it was very odd. I didn't like it. I felt like BET, shame on you. And I feel like Taraji did the best that she could with what they gave her to work with. and that's including the slip up with the, you want to acknowledge social media, but you don't even get the social media segment right. You want to do political commentary. Have somebody who's running for office, how they used to do sometimes. You'd have someone like, and next we've got so and so who is on the Democratic ticket for da 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 da. Why didn't they have Kamala Harris show up to the BET Awards and talk to everybody for 3 minutes? That would have been more appropriate. I feel like once upon a time, Bill Clinton showed up to something. I don't know if Obama showed up to something once upon a time, but there's a different way to do it than run a very poor planned skit for people that are a lot more savvy and sophisticated than you might think. Even the ratchet can be sophisticated and savvy. And I feel like they played up to just thinking that people aren't playing a skit just like they played a skit. It was giving it was giving not cute at all. He came to the Arsenio Hall show, yes, and he played the saxophone. There were many different opportunities where you can walk out onto a stage and tell people how we're counting on your vote and we really need you at this time. It's a pivotal time and we need you to come show up and show out. That's all you have to do. You don't have to, just because skits are popular and people are going into character doesn't mean that our best and brightest need to do that too. Okay? Or our leaders need to do that as well. It's corny. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Just yeah. That's all I got to say on that. Anyway, guys, this was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this hot topics. If I missed anything else, I mean, there's plenty of things that happened that we did not just talk about. But if there's anything else you guys want to talk about, make sure to drop it down in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll be back. I'll be back a little bit later. I don't know what we're doing. We're supposed to be cooking out soon, I guess. And I think we're probably going to do some fireworks tonight and such. So I'll probably see you out here a little bit later on. You guys comment down below. Tell me what you guys are doing. Are you guys at the beach? You guys going to the pool? You guys stepping out? You prepping food? What is going on? Tell me what you guys are doing on this 4th of July. And I will be back to talk to you guys later. Oh, you guys are so sweet. I'm sure I'll be back. I might not be in kind of like sitting at my desk. Someone sent me a Cash App, I think. What is this? Let me see. Ooh, okay. Thank you. You guys are sweet. Thank you. Okay, guys. Oops. Okay. All right, guys. I'll see you guys a little bit later. It just depends on what we got going on. But if I can dip in, I will. Okay. You guys take care. Have a good one. I'll see you later. Bye.